What is good, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video, man. It's been a little minute since we done some MLB, cause for the weekend, the Rocket League tournament, it was like one of the off-season Rocket League tournaments. It was like the World Cup. It was on during this weekend, so I kind of just focused on that. I didn't do any baseball this weekend. I just focused on the Rocket League because it was the first tournament in like 2 months. So we don't really get Rocket League often when it's right now it's not in season technically. We're just waiting for the World's Championship in like 2 to 3 weeks. So we hadn't gotten Rocket League in like 2 months, like an actual tournament, except for the summer league shit. But yeah, so I was just focusing on that. I didn't do any baseball this weekend, so this will be the first day back of baseball. But let's go over the recap of the weekend just in the premium for Rocket League. Last time we did baseball was 5 days ago, August 21st. That was the really good day that we had, very profitable day. That's the last time we did baseball. So yeah, let's get into this weekend's recap. It started on Thursday, didn't it? 22nd. Yeah, started on Thursday. So from Thursday to Sunday, um, I'll just show you guys. I know a lot of people don't know what Rocket League is, so I won't take too much of your time. But first day was really good. Thursday was absolutely amazing. We had a few slips, as you could see, on Bovada, and we made a lot of money on the first day. We cashed a plus 500 lotto, and we made a lot of money. So it went up 7.5 units day one of Rocket League on Bovada, plus 7.5 units, which is crazy just saying it out loud. That's really good profit, obviously. So it was a really good day on the first day. Usually the first days are like that, very good. Then the second day, I believe they added Rocket League on Prize Picks, the player props. So they had the player props on Prize Picks, which were absolutely terrible, man. This sucked because usually my Rocket League, I have like a 70% or like something higher than that probably. I think I have it in my Rocket League tab. But we have a really good hit rate on Rocket League. We've made thousands of dollars on Rocket League this season. So on Prize Picks, just alone on Prize Picks, no money lines, no spreads, none of that. Even though the money lines and the spreads most profitable by far. So I'm gonna get more into that for Worlds coming in like 2 to 3 weeks. But player props on Prize Picks, we made like thousands of dollars this year or this season just off Prize Picks Rocket League player props. But this day was absolutely terrible, man. I don't know what it was, to be honest. Like I don't know if it was the fact that it wasn't like technically an actual RLCS tournament. I don't know what it was, but money lines and spreads were really good. Were good this day, but not the player props. So this day sucked. We had like 40 player props, and I think they went like 54% hit rate. So probably lost like 5 units that day just off the player props. So that sucked. That was super frustrating. And then had some Bovada money lines. So we profited 1.365 units on Bovada, and then the Prize Picks props we probably lost probably like 5 units that day. So that was super frustrating. I know a lot of people didn't tail like the whole list, so a lot of people didn't lose that many units, but um, the whole list was pretty bad, so I'm counting it as like a negative 5 unit loss. That day sucked. After the 7.5 unit profit day, it was like a roller coaster of emotions, but we were still in the green at this point. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick to money lines and spreads because that's what made us the money. So I didn't really do much prize picks after that. And then we had this day, but this was I believe Saturday. We went up 0.33 units on really basically kind of a break even day. Barely profited anything. And then Sunday, I only had a few slips, and I actually tweeted this slip that I gave out. Falcons money line against G2 plus 100. So basically just a double up. I tweeted this out on my Twitter. If you guys do not follow the Twitter, make sure you guys follow the Twitter at Real Ace Picks on Twitter. I'm gonna try to give out more props on there as well. Um, yeah, I gave this one out on Twitter, cashed easily, and I'll show you guys that. This was yesterday, right? Oh, this actually wasn't. Okay, these games were yesterday. I posted it 2 days before, but these games happened yesterday because it's 1 a.m. right now, so technically yesterday. I posted Falcons money line for 1.5 units. I posted BDS for 0.25, and then I posted Falcons minus 1.5 spread. So basically, they need to win by 2 games in the series or more for half a unit, and which was plus 180, which was absolutely. And then I posted Rowas over 2 goals on Prize Picks because I was kind of scared of Prize Picks, and then I was like, you know what, I like this prop a lot. So I'm just gonna post it anyway. And we ended up sweeping yesterday. So Falcons beat G2 easily. Like I said, I put out their money line plus 100. They won 4-1, bro. It was so easy. I posted that on Twitter too. We all could have had a free plus 100. BDS cashed their money line, and then also the Falcons minus 1.5 spread. Just needed them to win 4-2, 4-1, or 4-0, and they won 4-1 easy. So plus 180 cash. So yeah, we went up 2.675 units just yesterday on Bovada, and then we went up plus 12 units on Bovada this weekend, the 4 days of Rocket League, and probably lost like 5 or 6 units on Prize Picks. I think 5 units. So basically plus 7 units on the weekend. So I'm not complaining at all. That's a very, very insane number, obviously, just for esports. So really, really happy. I'm glad that during the time off of MLB, we were able to make some money in the premium. But like I said, bro, I don't really post Rocket League on YouTube. Y'all gotta join the premium, bro. Plus 7 units just this weekend, man. Like if your unit size is $10, you would have made like $70 just this weekend. So take advantage, and the membership is way cheaper than $70. I've also lowered the membership prices. I put that in the last video. I lowered the membership prices. It's now $20 a month, and it's $10 only for your first month. So remember that, guys. Join the Discord. Link of the Discord will be in the description of this video. You guys get every single play. You guys get every single play before the odds get bumped. You guys get all my plays. Right now in the Discord, I have like 8 props or something, and in the YouTube videos, I only give out like 2 or 3. So if you guys want to make more money, you guys want to be more profitable, you guys want every single play, you guys want my best plays, because I usually keep the best plays for the Discord. Join the Discord, bro. It's only $10 for your first month, man. Basically risk free, bro. That's risk free. My opinion, bro. 30 cents a day, that's risk free. So take advantage of that. I had a crazy smoothie. That's what that is. If y'all are tripping about that picture, I had a crazy smoothie. That shit was good. But anyway, I got 2 props for MLB today. It's first day back, so hopefully no rust. Hopefully no rust. Hopefully it's a good day. But yeah, let's get into these 2 props. I got 2 props for the YouTube video. First one is going to be a hits prop, and then the second one is going to be a non-juiced prop that's on DraftKings. Very, very good odds for it. It has bumped since I posted it, so keep that in mind. It has bumped since I posted it. You guys could have caught it at the OG value if you were in the Discord, but it's still at pretty solid odds. So the first prop is going to be a hit prop. Is going to be Jackson Merrill, someone who has cashed us out probably the second most out of any player this season for hit props. First is definitely Vladdy. Vladdy has cashed us out the most. Second most is probably Jackson Merrill. Man, this rookie has been absolutely insane, and he's had a very, very good odds on his props for like most of the year because he's a rookie. Books don't really books kind of underestimate him, but now they're catching on. So now he's being hella juiced for like his HRR and stuff, but taking his hits here. So catch this line in his last 7 out of 8 games against right-handed pitchers. As you can see here, he's batting 316 against right-handed pitchers. So very, very good, elite batting average numbers against right-handed pitchers. He's facing Kyle Gibson, who you see is allowing a 265 against lefties. But if you go ahead and look at Kyle Gibson's home/road logs, if you check his splits, he's actually way worse at home. He's allowing a 319 batting average at home against left-handed batters, which this is a home game for him, so he should be struggling against left-handed batters. Jackson Merrill, left-handed batter himself, batting 316 against righties, so it's just a perfect matchup made in heaven, like I always say, man. Merrill's also batting an insane, like, bro, listen to this, man. So I love batting numbers against pitch arsenals, right? Gibson's 2 favorite pitches are going to be his cutter and his sinker against left-handed batters. Those are his 2 favorite pitches. I know that you see down here his favorite are his sinker and his slider, but specifically against left-handed batters, his favorites are his sinker and his cutter. If you look at Jackson Merrill's batting numbers against that sinker and that cutter, he's batting a combined 457 against those 2 pitches. Yes, you heard that correctly. 457 combined. I believe he's batting 500 against the cutter and then 414 against the sinker. So those are elite. Like, that's absolutely insane. It's rare to find a guy that bats like 500 against a certain pitch that has like more than 100 pitches seen. But to find his favorite 2 pitches, he's batting a combined 457 against those, bro. I cannot not take that prop. And he's also faced Kyle Gibson this season, and he went 1 for 2 against him, so he cashed with a hit, obviously. So Jackson Merrill for a hit. I'm liking this for 1 unit, man. That write-ups is absolutely insane. If it chalks, it chalks. Like, the reasoning is just very, very good. And he's cashed a lot in good matchups for me, so going 1 unit on him. And then the last prop for the video is going to be Cole Reagan's under 6.5 strikeouts. So I actually posted this one on my Twitter as well. Right here, as you can see, follow the Twitter, man, at Real Ace Picks. You guys should be joining the Discord anyway, so you wouldn't really have to keep the Twitter to see the props. You know what I mean? It's $10 for your first month. Tripping. But even if you are in the Discord, follow that Twitter, man. You know you gotta support your boy. Your boy's trying to get that moolah. But yeah, at Relays Picks on Twitter. But I did post this on Twitter at 8:40 p.m. It's 1:04 a.m. So that was like 9:10, 4.5 hours ago. So 4.5 hours ago, I posted this on Twitter. Minus 145 odds. The write up is right there. I'm about to read it in a minute anyway. So y'all don't really have to read it right there. I believe now he is minus 155. If I last time I saw he was minus 155. Let's see. Minus 155. Yeah, so now he's minus 155, so a little bit worse odds. You would have caught that at minus 145. But let's get into the write up. I'm liking him for half a unit. But let's get into this this write up. So he has gone over this line a ton this season, but he's facing one of the toughest matchups in the league. I don't really like fading upper echelon strikeout pitchers like like Reagan, Sale, those kind of guys that are absolutely really insane at at strikeouts. But I'm gonna be doing it here with Cole Reagan just because the matchup is really really tough matchup for him. So kind of have to like the value here for me. I know he gets a ton of strikeouts. I know he's a really good K pitcher, but the value for me is very very good here. So, or the matchup and the value is very, very good here. So, even though he has gone over this line a lot, it's a really, really tough matchup. He's facing Cleveland, the Guardians, who strike out at the third lowest rate against left-handed pitchers in the last 30 days. 16.3% is their strikeout rate against lefties. Only 16.3%. That's absolutely insane. Insanely low. So, it's going to be a really, really tough matchup for him. Reagan's also already faced the Guardians 2 months ago, and he cashed this under with 6 strikeouts. It'll be the second time he's facing them, and usually pitchers, they don't pitch as well the second time they face a team. So hopefully that trend continues here with Reagan's. Also in that game 2 months ago where he had 6 strikeouts, Bo Naylor and Gabriel Arias both played in this game for the Guardians. Both of those guys, Bo Naylor has a 29% strikeout rate and Arias has a 34% strikeout rate. Both of those guys are not in the expected lineup for tomorrow. Replacing them is Austin Hedges, who himself has a really high strikeout rate, 32%. But then the second guy replacing them is Lane Thomas, who he only has an 18% strikeout rate against lefties. So it is a harder strikeout matchup for Reagans than it was 2 months ago, actually. So keep that in mind as well. It's going to be tougher matchup for him, and he had 6 strikeouts in that last matchup when it was easier. So that's also something important to note. Out of the expected Cleveland lineup, only 3 of their batters have a 21% strikeout rate or higher against left-handed pitchers. Hedges, like I just said, is one of them, 32% strikeout rate. Noel is another one with 22.7% strikeout rate. And then the third is, I believe his name is David Fry, is a 21.5% strikeout rate. Every other batter in this Guardians lineup has a 19.6% strikeout rate or lower. And 4 of those 9 expected batters have a 15.5% strikeout rate or lower. So really, really, really low strikeout rate numbers from this lineup. Obviously, as you can tell, as they're striking out at the third lowest rate in the last 30 days, only 16.3%. So these guys do not K that often at all. So that's very, very good, obviously, for Cole Reagan's under. Reagan's also has a 31.4% strikeout rate against right-handed batters. So that's where he gets most of his Ks from, is against right-handed batters. He only has a 20% strikeout rate against left-handed batters. Cleveland is expected to have 6 right-handed batters in this lineup, which seems like a lot, like 2/3 of their lineup, right? So this seems like a lot of right-handed batters. But Reagan's, a left-handed pitcher, they typically face like 7 to even 9 right-handed batters in a lineup because you're facing a lefty, you like to stack righties. Obviously, that's obviously how it goes. But he's only facing 6, so it seems like a lot. But typically, he faces 7 to 9 right-handed batters, so that's pretty good for us. Guardians are expected to have 3 left-handed batters in the lineup, so that makes it even a little bit tougher for Reagan's as he only has a 20% strikeout rate against those lefties. 3 lefties that are expected in the lineup are Stephen Kwan, Will Brennan, and Bo Naylor. Um, yeah, so that's that. Those are the 3. Oh, and Jimenez. Jimenez is another lefty that's expected to be in the lineup. So 4. They actually changed the expected lineup as I'm looking at it right now. They're expected to have 5 left-handed batters. Juan, Naylor, Brennan, Jimenez, and Bo Naylor actually. So that's interesting. The expected lineup changed since a few hours ago, so that's even better. 5 left-handed batters expected to be in the lineup. Maybe that's why the odds changed. Not sure, but that's even better now that I'm looking at it. So that's cool. Yeah, that's gonna be the write-up for Reagan's under 6.5 strikeouts, half a unit on that one. So going pretty light on this one. First day back, is what it is. But guys, if you guys want every single play, I have like 8 plays out right now in the Discord. You would have made a ton of money this weekend. We've been making a ton of money in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, man. It's been a really, really good streak. We've only had like 2 losing days in the last week and a half. very, very happy with how the Discord has been going. It's only $10 for your first month. Link in the description of this video to get that $10 for your first month. Take advantage. I'll catch y'all in the next video.